Some people probably wonder why I'm one of those strange people who prepare for the unexpected. I like to believe that really everyone prepares for the unexpected in different ways. Some people have life insurance and health insurance and dental insurance. Some people have insurance for their pets.
Preppers are preparing too, but for an even larger range of circumstances. One of the best reasons for preparing is that the majority of people are not preparing for some major interruption in the food supply system, in the electric supply system, in the water supply system. Any of these things could be disastrous for us. And if some people are preparing, then we are ready to help ourselves and help each other. For me, one of the most thought-provoking parts of the movie World War Z was when the man in Israel talks about the 10th man theory. He said basically that most people don't believe something can happen until it already has happened. He said that in the 1930s, people refused to believe that they could be sent to concentration camps. And that in 1972, the Jews didn't believe they could be bombed at the Olympics. He was suggesting that people will always assume that things will continue on as they always have. They decided to use the 10th man theory as a way to prepare for the future. If 9 people were shown the same evidence, they would come to the same conclusion. It was the responsibility of the 10th man to come to the opposite conclusion. He concluded that the other 9 people were wrong. He was required to play the devil's advocate and make everyone else think. And so, in World War Z, he had to come to the conclusion that yes, when they said zombies, they really meant zombies, and that they were coming. And that's why they decided to build the wall around Israel. You build a wall and you never need it, well, that's one thing. But if you don't build a wall and you really did need it, well, then that would be a very, very bad thing. And another piece of the brilliant conclusion that the 10th man came to, he also said that every human that Israel had the opportunity to save from the zombies was going to be one less zombie that they had to fight. Every person that we convince to do a little preparing for the future or for some bad thing that's probably inevitable, that's one less person we have to try and feed and help when that day comes. My mother used to say, "Your father always plays the devil's advocate." And I thought that was just my mom saying, your dad's just being naughty. You know what I mean? I didn't really look into it any further, but I just looked up in the Cambridge Dictionary what the devil's advocate means, and it's someone who supports an opposite argument or one that is not popular in order to make people think seriously. I really like the 10th man theory and the devil's advocate because the one is required to come to the conclusion and the other one makes people think. Of course, that could be the same person. I'm not sure what percentage of people are considered doomsday preppers. Rough estimates in the United States suggest that only 1 out of every 100 people is actually a prepper. I never have met a person who liked to be referred to as a doomsday prepper. It was probably because the TV show Doomsday Preppers made people out to look like they were really crazy. I've shown you that I grow some of my own food, and those are sunflower sprouts. And then when I ate lunch one day, I tried to eat things that I just got from our farm. We have a tiny farm with chickens, rabbits. We've grown cotton, potatoes, peanuts. I've dug my own clay and built a pottery kiln. We're learning how to do everything for survival that we can think of. I think it's a good thing, and I really encourage other people to do the same. I think of seeds like money. A whole bunch of Rabbit poop in there. Where there are worms, there is happy dirt. I am inspired by David the Good. How he said to put in a new garden bed every day.